I think that we should have this video just dedicated to talking about Amy Schumer. Because I think that as a comedian, she's very polarizing. She's like American politics. She's polarizing, and either you really like her or you can't stand her. And I've been mentioning her in videos because of her movie I Feel Pretty, which, and get ready to thumbs down this. Reminder, my wife and I, on the same night, first we watch A Quiet Place, the scary movie, you know, John Krasinski, and then right after that we watched I Feel Pretty, and we both felt the same way. We personally liked I Feel Pretty a lot more than we did A Quiet Place, and that's not what Rotten Tomatoes will tell you. They said the opposite. But it was the movie that spoke to us. And something if you don't like Amy Schumer, I get it. And because I felt, I'm that way with certain comedians too, that everyone else just loves them. I'm like, what? Why do you care? You know? But with Amy Schumer, I like how she is able to say things and see things and speak in a way that shows she's really not afraid about what people think about her. And she shows confidence in that. Which again, the whole plot of the movie is that everyone knows when you look at Amy Schumer, she's not the skinny model that America apparently is obsessed with. When in reality, the polls that are done show that men actually aren't attracted to these bony little models. They're attracted to more full-figure women. That's the reality of it. But what sells magazines to white women is pictures of skinny women. So that's what white women buy when they see it on the cover. But in reality, men aren't attracted to those women on the covers of those magazines. They want to see a real woman. That's the truth. Okay, either way though, Amy Schumer, she doesn't let her size be anything that hurts her confidence. And I love that. And I love she made a movie about that because it's the thesis of this whole channel. That you can let everybody else think, oh, well, it's normal to have a low self-esteem because I'm losing my hair. I'm not worth as much. I'm not as attractive. So, okay, all the other guys with hair, they have a better life than me. By the way, side note, that makes me think of in the 90s, when I was in high school, my Italian grandfather, who was apparently actually really Jewish and Middle Eastern, now we found out through the DNA test, but in his backyard, he had like the statue of a cat that you just put in your lawn or whatever, like he had a garden in his backyard, but like he had a dog that I guess ran by it and broke it, so the head fell off. So he had like this stick and he just stuck the cat's head on there. So my sister and I were walking by and we were looking like, and like he was wanting to show us his flowers and something in the garden, and we looked at each other like, because it was a cat. It was like a cat had on a stick going. It was so weird. Oh man, what was I talking about? I don't really remember, but it was something about Amy Schumer and how with Amy Schumer, she's not bothered by what is supposed to be normal. And she can be confident despite that. And I think whether or not you like Amy Schumer or you think her comedy is garbage or you think she steals jokes or whatever it is. I'm this way. I can disagree with a person and still learn from that person. And I think that's an important aspect in life, you know. For example, here in America, I believe that homosexuality is this issue that is used like as a pawn in some kind of political chess game, and it's used to divide people. Depending on where you stand on homosexuality, then people will size you up and, okay, you're an alt-right. Oh, you're a super liberal. Okay, that's where you stand at. And that's kind of what they do with it. People are quick to give labels to each other on that and reduce someone to some certain identity like that. But for me, I can look at any person and think, you know what? There's a lot I may not like in general about what that person stands for, but I can still appreciate that thing about them. Now, me personally, I don't really have any problems with Amy Schumer. I think she's funny and creative and speaks a good message in that movie. That's how I feel. even if I completely didn't like her comedy, I can appreciate and respect that she made a movie about that. And it needs to be made. It needs to be made in our culture that reinforces the concept that skinny women are, because they're what sells magazine, really what they're doing is they're selling insecurity to women who are already insecure. And then they feed their insecurity by buying these magazines, how to get skinny, right? Or whatever it is. And I feel that that's the same concept as what happens in the society of hair loss. And I'm the opposite of that. I am the Amy Schumer of hair loss. Do I need to make that the title of the video? I'm the Amy Schumer of hair loss. But in a way I am. I say, hey guys, do you really think that to be successful and attractive you need hair? And that makes me the Amy Schumer of hair loss. But see, that's the thing, and that's the takeaway from this. Just because you don't like some aspects of certain person, whether or not you agree with homosexuality, it doesn't mean that you can't be friends with someone who's gay, or that they can't become president one day. Who cares? So what if you disagree with some part of some person's life, or some part of them? If I can find one thing I like about a person, and I can grow from that and learn from that, I'm going to. So those are my thoughts on Amy Schumer, because I'm the Amy Schumer of hair loss. That is a weird title for a video.